Hello everyone, Jewel here. After releasing my best tactical RPG of all time a while ago, I thought it would be cool to see and give a recommendation on new and upcoming tactical RPG that came out this year or beyond. I mean, some of us might have already played all the old games and probably want something new. Please note that I don't make this list with my verdict, since most of these games are not released yet. Alright then, let's get started. Digimon Survive is a visual novel with tactical RPG elements. Player choices influence the direction of the story, including the Digimon's digivolution process. The game has a system similar to the demon negotiations from the Shin Megami Tensei series. You can either encourage your Digimon to give them a buff, or toll to an enemy Digimon for a chance to recruit them to your side or obtain items. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters still continues the strong tradition from the previous series. You will be a badass space marine tasked with investigating and defeating the plague of the universe. The game is turn-based and takes part on a gridded playing screen. Chaos Gate features an experience system where space marines gain experience and can improve their statistics as they participate in missions.
What is ended? I am here to serve.
Triangle Strategy is a tactical RPG with a heavy emphasis on the story. The main story focuses on the figure of Cyranoa Wolford, a legendary knight and a leader of the Wolford noble family. One of the main mechanics in the game that is quite unexpected is the dialogue itself, because at some moments you have to make crucial decisions that can have a big impact on the flow of the game until the end.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Marvel's Midnight Suns is the ultimate crossover event combining the customization and progression of an RPG with the tactical strategy and combat mechanics of a revolutionary card-based tactics game. Each turn, you'll have a hand of cards randomly drawn from a deck you'll be assembling for each hero. These are how your heroes will attack or use their powers for utility options like defense boosts and stealth buffs. It kinda sucks in a way because I wish the game utilizing XCOM-like mechanic, but I'm still excited to see how the game plays out. Crimson Tactics: The Rise of the White Banner is a classical turn-based tactical RPG. It is set in a medieval high fantasy world and unfolds an action-packed, mature political story on the continent of Santania. Crimson Tactics is strongly influenced by games like Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre, and yet it stands on its own as a worthy spiritual successor to those classics. The game features a complex class system with over 25 classes. Players can choose and use from over 200 abilities, recruit story characters with unique classes, weapons and abilities, and many more. In Urban Strife, you lead a team of makeshift, slightly deranged rangers in an effort to keep the small community of Urban alive. With what's left of human civilization, you will need to rebuild your community and forge a future against the ever-present threat of the zombie horde. The game features a party system with plenty of companions who will join the player on their travels across the wasteland. The emphasis, however, is still on the decision-making rather than the combat. The creators promise narrative-driven gameplay with many choices to make.
I must make the choice for you.
Arcadian Atlas is set in the Kingdom of Arcadia, which is currently in a period of strife as numerous factions, plots, alliances, and intrigues clash each other. The story follows two lovers who have been brought together by war. Players build a party with adventurers from over 12 classes, helping two lovers who are torn apart by conflicts to fight against the evil lurking in the kingdom and putting an end to the power struggles. Each class has its own unique skills and equipment to give players the ability to customize their experience.
We've rebuilt sometime.
Broken Roads is an upcoming isometric post-apocalyptic RPG providing a rich, engaging narrative and an all-new morality system. The game is single player, and the story tells about a group of companions as they make their way across Western Australia, encountering new friends, overcoming terrible enemies, and uncovering a mystery behind the anomaly. Broken Road's real-time exploration and turn-based combat is beautifully illustrated with hand-drawn artwork throughout, with the goal of offering an experience of playing in its concept art.
Only the path you choose to travel.
Reverse Collapse Codename Bakery is a remake of Codename Bakery Girl that launched in 2013, which is set in the same universe as Girls Frontline. This remake has new visuals, voice acting, stages, and story content. It is a tactical turn-based RPG set in the near future where the Second Cold War takes place. One thing to note is this is a premium single-player game and not free-to-play like Girls Frontline. Metal Slug Tactics is the newest game in the Metal Slug franchise. Unlike the previous series, Metal Slug Tactics carries the tactical RPG genre. The pixel graphic element offered by Metal Slug Tactics present a nostalgic impression for fans of the Metal Slug game. The game brings back the main protagonists, Marco, Eri, Vio, and Tarma, who are members of the Peregrine Falcon army to eradicate the opposing forces. In this game, players can use classic Metal Slug weapons and take advantage of skill trees which will continue to increase when players defeating enemies. Relayer Advance is a new tactical RPG that combines mecha anime with Greek mythology. The game depicts a fierce battle between the Star Child and the Relayer, a mysterious intellectual life form planning to invade the Earth. Players can fully utilize the game's strategic system in the battle, like positioning, job and character unique skills, pincer attacks, and a special move to lead their forces to victory. Relayer's Advance promises to provide exciting gameplay regardless of whether or not the player is new to the game or acquainted with the original Relayer.
I've been hit!
Jagged Alliance 3 is an upcoming turn-based tactical RPG in which the player commanding a squad of mercenaries. Each member of the player's squad has their own unique backstories and personalities. The game features a roster of 40 mercenaries that also includes several returning characters. Weapons can be customized and the mercenaries can aim at individual body parts of an enemy. As the mercenaries level up, they will also unlock new skills and abilities. And do you know the best part? The game will also feature a cooperative multiplayer mode, which just makes everything perfect for this type of game. Lost Eidolons is a new classic turn-based strategy RPG created in the proud tradition of RPGs, such as Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy Tactics. It follows the story of Eden, a reputable mercenary in the fantasy world of Artemisia. Lost Eidolons promise in-depth character customization, engaging narrative, and intense tactical combat. The game uses both tactical turn-based grid combat and an out-game unit management system to outwit and hopefully prevail in the revolution. Not only that, players can also expect not just turn-based battles, but also some real-time exploration. Dark Envoy is an upcoming tactical RPG that focuses on the journey of two siblings, Malachi and Kyla. The game features a non-linear narrative as the world is going to be a semi-open world design. Players can choose to pursue only specific quest lines or ignore side activities entirely. Dark Envoy features real-time combat, much like the older Baldur's Gate. Interestingly, players will be able to choose if they want to pause the game or just slow it down in order to make tactical decisions. Another feature that Dark Envoy has is that it will be fully playable in either solo or online co-op.
Ambition has poisoned me. It will be...
Tactics Ogre Reborn is a remaster of one of the best classical tactical RPG. All aspects of the distinctive tactical gameplay that have been built will be polished to their best form, one of which is the complex character class management system. This time, the difficulty has been toned down quite a bit. Rather than one life, each character now has 3 before he is permanently killed. Not only that, Square Enix also added a mechanic called the Chariot Turret that allows the player to rewind any battle up to 50 turns back in order to amend any mistake made earlier on.
On our front gates.
I did not take you for a thief. Come to stab us in the back. Man is not so.
Alright boys, I think that's it for today. I know maybe there are still other new and upcoming tactical RPG that I haven't mentioned yet, so how about sharing your best new tactical RPG games that probably deserve a spot in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss another great list. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace!